Jace. Jace. Hello? Jace, you there? Yo, Jace, you there? Hey, Jace, I'm going live on Madden right now. Just letting you know. So if I don't talk, I'm playing tonight with Green Bay Packers, bro. What the fuck?
The Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And it's caught by Parker. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Tua to Parker there for the Miami first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him. But instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now Tua on the bootleg here. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8.
At the 49-yard line.
Play action, now it's Tua. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on his first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Caught left side, Williams.
I'm the best in the game.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Preston Williams, 29 yards. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Throwing is Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st down, Packers.
Rodgers now to throw. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
Well, it's just been an aerial attack all the way downfield, and they're putting it to the defense in a big way right now. What do you think, partner? Do you now run the football? Because they're in a pretty good spot already at the outer edges of the field goal.
But, like you always tell me, you're still far enough away from the end zone that a pass could be a good option here, too.
You know, we always talk about running the ball until people take it away from you. I don't see any reason to stop throwing it.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 37 yards. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come.
The extra point.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Packers 7, Dolphins 6. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is Jakeem Grant. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go, D, get off the field.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Off of play action, Tagovailoa steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Out to his left. And he comes back with one complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. The Dolphins can't convert on. Fourth down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their
The
own
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 7 yards the pick up there.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score Packers 14, Dolphins 12. Mason Crosby to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here comes Grant on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Check 26, check 26.
From midfield, here's Tua. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Adam Shaheen was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 25 the mic. We got 25 the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he'll throw deep left side. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Tua, the final shot before half. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams.
Rodgers.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers able to find Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First down.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Packers.
Rodgers again now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They red zone coverage there and thought there was some space to send their guy right into the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's second and 10. Throwing again, Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice gain of 21 yards. And again, it's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green
Taking
Bay.
it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Grant sets to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly.
Blitz coming and down.
Yeah, what?
They could not get...
Jeez. The fuck you want?
Defense went 3-4. They got some.
Tell me, yo, Nick, yo, Nick. No, me and John are not playing together. It's me and some random fudge.
He's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him?
Gosh, bro.
And putting the big guy on the ground.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
What we got? Hey, Mike 51.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 12, operating from the 39. On play action, here's Tua. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. Able to find Shaheen, the tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. But correct me if I'm wrong. You know, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Right here, guys. Mike 51.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Steps away. He's airing it out for Williams. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
On play action, they'll throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Hey, check.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. The Defensively, it didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about coming out of college. You're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means it had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
A fairly short kick from the 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Well, that's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a 1st down out of it.
I guess he could put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he doesn't get what he really wants.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's got it. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A gutsy decision there, going for it on 4th, but they got it, and that likely puts an end to this one.
Indeed, it was gutsy because there's so many other options they probably could have exercised in that situation, but they bet on themselves.
And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa steps away to his left. He'll run it, and he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 39. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
That's all you got!
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.